You think you know India from pictures and stories, from the glossy pages of travel magazines and the tales told by friends who have visited. You imagine the colors, the chaos, the ancient monuments, and the crowded streets. You think you can prepare yourself, that you can map out every moment, every sight, every taste. But India is not a place you can truly know from a distance or from the safety of a guidebook. The real India is a feeling, a surprise around every corner, a living, breathing experience that refuses to be contained by expectations. It's the sudden burst of music from a side street, the unexpected kindness of a stranger, the way the air changes with the scent of spices and rain. I arrived with a plan, a carefully drawn route on a crisp map, Delhi to Agra, then Jaipur, the famous Golden Triangle. I had lists of must-see places, a schedule packed with palaces, forts and temples. My itinerary was as precise as a train timetable, and I thought I was ready for anything. But India has its own rhythm, one that doesn't always match the ticking of your watch. My train was delayed for hours. A festival parade blocked my road, and suddenly my plans blurred into the background. The map I clung to so tightly became less and less important with every unexpected turn. The best plan in India is to have no plan at all. Let the country guide you, let the moments unfold as they wish. When you surrender your schedule, you make space for the magic that can't be planned. The real journey began when I folded the map away, tucked it into my bag and allowed myself to wander. That's when India started to reveal itself, not as a checklist of sights, but as a living story. India revealed itself in small moments. A child's shy smile as I passed by, the warmth of a steaming cup of chai shared with a stranger at a roadside stall, the laughter echoing from a nearby courtyard. These are the memories that linger long after the monuments fade from view. There is beauty in the shared silence on a crowded bus, in the gentle nod of understanding between travelers who don't speak the same language. Sometimes the most profound connections are made without words at all. These treasures are hidden in plain sight, waiting for the traveler to slow down, to look beyond the obvious, to notice the details that most people rush past. The chipped paint on a doorway, the pattern of light on a market stall, the rhythm of footsteps on ancient stone. This is a journey into the heart of surprise, not a tour of famous places. It's about wandering into unknown alleys, letting curiosity lead you away from the crowds and discovering the soul of a place in its quiet corners. We will walk streets not on any map, paths that twist and turn with no clear destination, and in doing so, we'll find stories that no guidebook could ever tell. We'll listen to stories not found in history books, tales whispered by locals, legends passed down through generations, and the everyday poetry of life unfolding all around us. Forget what you think you know. Let go of your expectations, your checklists, your need for control. India is ready to surprise you, to challenge you, to change you in ways you never imagined. It asks you to get lost, to wander without fear so you can truly find your way, not just through the streets of India, but through the map of your own heart. Varanasi breathes with life and death, a city where the sacred and the mundane coexist in a delicate balance. The air is thick with the scent of incense and the sound of temple bells, creating a symphony that resonates through the narrow streets, a sensory explosion challenging your perceptions. The market is a riot of colors with vendors calling out, spices filling the air, and the hustle and bustle of daily life creating a vibrant tapestry. I wandered without a destination, leaving the main ghats for narrow alleyways. Each turn revealed a new story, a hidden gem waiting to be discovered. The sun disappeared, and the world became a maze of shadows. The alleys, now bathed in twilight, took on a mystical quality, as if they were whispering secrets of the past. In these veins of the city, I found a toy maker in a tiny shop. His space was cluttered yet cozy, filled with the creations of his imagination. His hands moved with grace, painting a clay elephant. Each stroke was deliberate, each detail meticulously crafted, bringing the toy to life. We communicated without words, sharing tea and silence. In that moment, the silence spoke volumes, a connection beyond language. His toys were stories, pieces of his life and faith. Each one held a fragment of his soul, a testament to his devotion and artistry. As I left, he gave me a clay bird, a whisper in Varanasi's symphony. It was a gift, a piece of the city's magic to carry with me. The city's magic was hidden in these forgotten lanes. Each alleyway, each corner held a story, a piece of the ancient city's soul, waiting to be discovered by those who dared to wander. The Jodhpur, the blue city, rises from the golden sands of the Thar desert like a vivid dream. Its houses, painted in every shade of blue, shimmer beneath the desert sun, creating a magical oasis of color and life. From afar it looks peaceful, almost serene, a quiet mirage in the vastness of Rajasthan. But as I wandered its winding lanes, I discovered a city pulsing with unexpected energy. I'd imagined tranquil streets, but instead I found myself swept up in a lively rhythm of markets, music and laughter echoing through the alleys. In the heart of Jodhpur, Sardar Market bursts with colour and sound. Spices are piled high in vibrant mounds, creating a dazzling mosaic that fills the air with rich aromas. Cumin, turmeric and cardamom mingling in the breeze. Merchants call out to passers-by, their voices weaving together in a lively song that is uniquely Jodhpur. The market is alive with the chatter of bargaining, the clatter of carts and the occasional burst of laughter. One afternoon, the steady beat of a drum led me down a side street, where I stumbled upon a family celebration. The air was filled with music, the rhythmic thump of drums, and the joyful clapping of hands. Though I was a stranger, the family welcomed me with open arms. They offered me sweets, invited me to dance, and shared stories that made me feel instantly at home. Their warmth was as vibrant as the city itself. The true surprise of Jodhpur wasn't just its blue walls, but the sense of community that thrived within them. Here, neighbours gather in the streets, friends greet each other with wide smiles, and every celebration spills out into the city. The blue walls are more than a backdrop. They are the canvas for a culture built on connection, hospitality, and joy. Every corner reveals a new story, a new friendship waiting to begin. In India, they say a stranger is just a friend you haven't met yet. In Jodhpur, I learned how true that is, and how the city's real rhythm is found in its people. Spiti Valley is a high-altitude desert, a world of silence and space. The journey there is long through barren peaks and thin air. The silence is full of presence, connecting you to everything. At Key Monastery, young monks chanted, their voices a deep hum. An older monk shared butter tea, pointing to ancient paintings. Spiti's warmth in the cold was its surprise. The people, facing harsh conditions, were kind and peaceful. They found joy in simple things, living in harmony with the land. Kerala, God's own country, is a land of water and green. I stayed on a houseboat watching life on the backwaters. The food was a symphony of spice, coconuts giving curries a creamy texture. At a spice plantation, I learned about the region's history shaped by spices. Kerala's harmony was its surprise, everything working together. The people and water, food and land, past and present. Kerala taught me about synergy, a gentle lesson flavoured with coconut and cardamom. Meghalaya, the abode of clouds, is a world of endless green and swirling mist. Here the Kasai people grow living root bridges, a remarkable partnership with nature itself. I walked across one and it was a magical experience, an encounter with roots, time and tradition. The bridges stood as a testament to patience, cooperation and the wisdom of generations. They represented a different way of thinking, choosing harmony with nature over domination and control. The living bridges were a surprising lesson in sustainability, resilience and hope for the future. Leaving India is not easy. It stays with you, changing you. The chaos teaches patience, the silence teaches listening. India is an experience you absorb, revealing truths about yourself. The greatest surprise was the stillness found amidst chaos. India is a claymation journey, full of imperfections and unexpected turns. You leave with souvenirs that matter, the unpainted bird, the taste of spice, the echo of a chant. The biggest surprise is the new person you become, remolded by India's gentle hands.